Hey everybody, this is Tira again. 2 videos in one day. I wanted to talk to you about my friend Amy, who is here visiting. She's at her brother's right now visiting with him. I saw her for lunch. And I wanted to tell you the story of Amy. I met Amy when she was in high school, and I was working at the school. And their family started coming to the church where my husband and I were pastors. And we became very good friends. And Amy had a lot of issues that she needed to talk about. And so her mother signed her up with so-called voice sessions, which are actually kind of little counseling sessions where we talked about life and, things she'd been through and everything. And we became very close. When I worked at the church camp where her parents, they ran the church camp. And believe it or not, I was the head cook. Yeah. I would rather cook for 400 than like a family of 2 or 3. I have no idea why that is. But there were a lot of things that went down during that summer, good and bad. With Amy and I, it was always good. We were always able to talk about things that needed to be talked about, and talked about God and what God had been doing in our lives. When I became bipolar, I became a different person, and a lot of people shunned me and didn't want to have anything to do with me, and I understand that now. Back then I was just really confused and didn't understand why. How could everybody just not care who I was and what I was doing? And in the back of my head I knew I wasn't doing things that were right. But one day she came looking for me. I was living with my dad and his wife at the time, believe it or not, go figure. And she knocked on the door, and I was like, hello? And I was ready to hear another scolding from another Christian. But that's not what I got. What I got was a whole lot of love and understanding. Understanding, but not approving. She would wrap her arms around me and say, I love you so much to tell you you're not doing the right thing. And I love you so much that I want to love you back to where you belong. During the next couple of years to follow, she would send me care packages wherever I was living, wherever my post office box was. Because there was a time I lived in the streets and lived in the ghetto and lived in my car. And when I would get a care package from her, it was never condemning, just always saying, I am still praying for you and know that God has a plan for your life. And I would be like, yeah, right, look at where I'm at. But she never gave up on me. She was the one person that never ever gave up on me. And that has formed a bond between us that nothing has been able to break. She has 3 adopted children, which we prayed over so much. When I came back to the Lord and back to Teresa again, and not this person that was half crazy, nor full crazy or something like that, she was there and so excited and happy. And I always tell her she's part of the reason, and she would say, no, it's not that. It's because of Jesus, not me. So her and I have been through a lot. She's been through a lot, and we have prayed many times for many things. And I'm so grateful that she's still in my life. Now she has 3 children of her own. And they're up here to visit her brother who lives here, around here where I live. And so next week we're going to be spending a lot more time together. Today I got to meet the kids. The kids I've been praying for so long, for them to adopt. And it's like you had grandkids that were overseas and you hadn't been able to see them yet. And you knew they were coming. And when I saw those children, they all come running up, hugging me. And one of the little girls, Abby, had made pictures of me. Pictures of Nana T and her. Bless my heart so much. And then I turn around and there's Amy. My sweet, sweet Amy. Sorry. She is so precious to me. And she's lost a lot, and part of it was because of me. And I'm so happy to be able to have some time with her this week and pray with her and to love all over her. Because she's kind of in the same boat with her parents as I was with my dad. And so I can give her encouragement to not give up. So that's going on this week. And I'll tell you what, we've been cleaning around like crazy because she's allergic to dust. And so my apartment's probably cleaner than it's ever been. And I'm just so thrilled. You know, so many times we have an opportunity to touch someone's life in a way that we never expected to be able to. And you never know when that person is going to fall into your path. And you're never going to be expecting it. Keep a watchful eye and an open mind. Because God will lead some to you if you are willing. So, that's all for right now. I know I'll be back soon with more videos, hopefully with one with her, although she's very camera shy. I don't think kids are, but I think she is. And then I have a couple other videos coming up too with some people. So anyway, I love you all. May God bless you and continue to watch over you. And this is Chiro, over and out.